Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know what it is up on now, yeah. Big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's up on now, Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Kwesi out there, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked.
Drinking my vibing, Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi Diva Ejeleme says so.
Drama, betrayal, faith, forbidden love. What would you do when life writes a chapter you didn't ask for? Every broken pen has a story to tell. Every story has a lesson to learn. The question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real stories, raw truths, and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been looking for. Hi, ladies. Hi. Your story isn't. Let's fix it together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on MX24 TV. My name is Yavita, and I am your host. Cheers.
The family's always happy with Gino. The times we have, the moments we share.
Welcome back from that break. This is still the AM Club coming to you live from the MX24 studios, all the under streets, East Lagos and Accra, Ghana. It's now time for Coffee Daily. My name is Miriam Uduak-Mensah. But before we get into what is trending on X, I want us to have a conversation about something we all want, and that is success. Everybody wants it. Everybody dreams of it. We all aspire to succeed and make a mark in life. We push ourselves to excel and of course, endure challenges along the way just to be successful. Charlie? When work gets tough, and I bet it will, you need that extra boost to keep pushing forward. And on those days where you need someone to be there for you, Cowbell Coffee will be by your side. It's a rich, creamy 3-in-1 blend with a great taste and that would aid kickstart your day. So whether you're working or just creating beautiful memories with friends and loved ones, Cowbell Coffee will be with you every single moment. So no matter where you're at, as you chase after those goals, keep Cowbell Coffee close to stay motivated and going. Remember, Cowbell Coffee is with you every single moment. Now let's check what's trending on XJ.
Okay.
What's going on?
Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. It's just a reminder.
Whatever.
But it go pass.
Yeah, it's just be 24 hours.
It go pass.
It's just 24 hours. And I'll not be on social media. I will definitely not be on social media.
For what reason?
I will not be there. I just don't want to be oppressed. So in the morning, when we come to the office, we're done with work, I just go home, go and fry my egg, eat and sleep. And you may, now me call, sorry.
Yo.
Yes.
Yeah, I tell you why.
Me, be unnecessary pressure.
Anyway, that's fine. All right, so we're live on X. Most definitely, the AM Club is live as we speak. So please let somebody tune in. Tell that friend. Tell to another friend. Tell another friend. Tell everybody that we're live. Of course, it's MX24GH, okay? Yes, we're live now.
Is technology not amazing?
Yes.
You're standing here
We're
talking.
standing here talking. Whatever Jexters I'm doing right now is here. Oh boy, you just gotta love it. Yes, an exciting time we had at the Fafraha Community School. Of course, Cross It Out is back and is back with a bang. Together we're building the future through awareness, mentorship, and action. Yes, let's see some pictures right there. That's Nana Lexus Akusika Odoom.
Yeah.
Good. So yes, exciting moments right there. The ex-birthday man. It's ex.
It's still, no, it's still in the birthday mood.
No. It's ex, we're done. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Anyways, so what did you hear in the trends? OSP?
OSP is trending. OSP is trending. Kenneth Ferretta is trending. Yeah.
A whole lot more, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into the trends then.
Well, if you're planning a special something for that special someone, we are looking forward to giving you that particular doing so, and that's a movie in the park. Yes, a movie in the park. Have you experienced something like that?
I was just asking you. Yes, I
haven't.
I have.
Who did you go with?
Oh no, I went alone. I went alone.
You went alone?
Yeah.
You've been doing things alone.
Yeah, I'm alone now, really. I am alone.
Would you... Okay, let me ask you this question. Yes, you're not dating, you're not doing anything, fine, fair enough, you are you, all right?
Yeah.
But let's say I just spoke about you being alone, and let's say someone who admires you through TV and everything decides that, okay, this time around, you're saying you're alone. Let's just go for this movie in the park. You don't know this person from anywhere, would you?
Hey. That would be... Oh, this very one. Ours.
I mean,
the one we're partnering with. Of course,
someone feels like, oh, okay.
They would take me as their dates, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, going on dates are a beautiful thing. My friends and I used to make fun of ourselves when we said, "You're not going on a date. You're just going to eat free food." And free food is not a crime. When somebody wants to buy you food for free, just go and eat the food for the person. I'm eating for you, baby. So, I mean, I think that we put ourselves in very difficult positions as women and or as individuals. Because, again, I mean, you can't go on dates with people. You can't meet people. You can't engage with people. I have had a few of that already this year. And that's why you decide whether or not you want to stay, you want to be in the person's life or be around the people. That's why you get to, test their energies and see if it's something you're looking at doing. So really and truly, I think if someone wants to take me out for Valentine's Day, I'm in. I don't have plans. I'm going to get into our stories for this morning.
Yes, most definitely. But a lot of things that are trending. I saw Malik Basintale also trending.
Oh, with his wife?
No, with his wife.
Yeah. You know Malik is married.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Oh, Malik is married, very married.
And are they trending?
Oh, I saw a picture of them on Instagram. I don't know if that's why they're trending.
No, there's one that I think he did meet with some stakeholders, and he did inspect the warehouses of the YEA too as well. And I think there was a part where somebody was holding his back. And people are like, hey, CCA.
And can bag no the ones who
But you know, it's just an act of respect. You get it?
But he will need an assistant.
He will definitely need an assistant.
Yes.
That's one. Two, generally, there are people who would even see Mimi, even maybe with your bag or something, and they'll rush to you. Oh, can I hold your bag? You get it? It's an act of gentleness. It's a gesture of kindness.
Except that
it's a gesture of service as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of people misrepresent that gesture. So even my mom, we don't hold her bag. You don't hold her bag. She holds her own bag. When she's going to church, maybe you'd hold her Bible or her tab, but you don't hold her bag because people just generally don't understand the act of service that people render to others out of respect, and so you just want to save everybody the wahala.
Okay.
You know, right? So yeah. Now let's get into our stories for this morning, Jay. A lot of things trending, a lot of stories coming up. Well, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayine, has defended his decision to drop several high-profile cases, citing legal and ethical concerns. The Attorney General has faced criticism for discontinuing cases against officials and associates of the previous Mahama administration, including the Segleme Housing Project, charges against Bank of Ghana Governor Johnson Esiama, the Democracy Hub's case, and persecution of Stephen Opuni in the Cocoa Board case. Address legal principles. The Electoral Commission, EC, has announced a rerun of the Council of State election for the Northeast and Ashanti region on Monday, February 17th, 2025. The decision is to rerun the election in the Northeast region, according to the EC, is due to the tie between two where each of them had 6 votes. However, the rerun, which will be conducted in the Ashanti region, was triggered by the chaos that erupted during the counting of the ballots, leaving the process incomplete. In a statement issued on Wednesday, February 12th, the EC confirmed that it has written to the Ghana Police Service and copied the National Election Security Task Force to strengthen security at the election venues to prevent any disruptions. Well, we have a statement that we'll have to take a look at that statement. Right. The rerun of Council of State elections in the Northeast and Ashanti region. The Electoral Commission wishes to inform the general public that the Council of State elections in 2 regions, namely Northeast and Ashanti, will be rerun on Monday, the 17th of February 2025. This is because there was a tie in the election in the Northeast region. The top 2 candidates each had 6 votes. As such, the elections has to be rerun. In Ashanti region, the election was disrupted by thugs and could therefore not be concluded. The Commission has written to the Ghana Police Service and copied the National Election Security Task Force to heighten security at the venues of the elections to prevent any disruptions. And that was signed by Samuel Tese, Deputy Chairman, Operations at the EC. Now, moving away from that, the government has suspended the rotational celebration of Ghana's Independence Day celebration and National Parade, which is held on the March 6th every year, citing the unsustainable costs associated with organizing the event. To save costs, the government has opted to boost the 68th Independence Day celebration at the Jubilee House. This new direction was announced by Felix Kwashi Ofosu, Minister of State in charge of government communications, on Wednesday, February 12th, 2024.
Appointments are women.
Believes that yes, there is much to celebrate over Ghana's independence. It is perhaps the most significant happening in our entire history as a country, and he acknowledges the need to celebrate this in a manner that befits our status as an independent country. Nonetheless, he is also minded by the parlor state of the economy and the various competing needs and the fact that there are critical sectors of our national life that do not receive adequate or anything near to adequate funding. He believes that at this moment in time, there is a need to reprioritize government expenditure. And one of the areas where savings can be made is this independence celebration. He believes that it is entirely possible to hold modest but significant events to mark this important occasion without breaking the national peace.
Okay, all right. So most definitely, we're looking forward to a more modest celebration when it comes to the independence. Away from that, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP, has officially declared former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta a suspect in 4 high-profile corruption investigations, including cases related to the National Cathedral Project, Strategic Mobilization Limited, SML, and 2 other cases. Speaking at a press briefing on Wednesday, February 12, Special Prosecutor Kisi Ajebin stated that Ofori-Atta is now a wanted person and must return to Ghana immediately to face questioning. He warned that failure to comply would result in steps being taken to compel his return.
Finance of the Republic between 2017 and 2024. Mr. Ofori-Atta left the jurisdiction on or around 2 January 2025. On 24 January 2025, the OSP communicated to Mr. Ofori-Atta that the OSP considered him a suspect in respect of 4 of the cases described above. Mr. Ofori-Atta was directed to attend in person the OSP on Monday, 10 February 2025 at 10 GMT for interview. By communication dated 31 January 2025, Mr. Ofori-Atta instructed his lawyers to inform the OSP that he was out of the jurisdiction indefinitely on medical grounds, and that the firm will notify the OSP of his arrival in the country in aid of rescheduling his personal attendance at the OSP. Further, the firm offered its willingness to provide the OSP with any information he may require to aid in the investigation until his arrival in the country. Then on 5 February 2025, the OSP responded to Mr. Ofori-Atta, copied to his lawyers, that the OSP did not need or require notification from his lawyers of his arrival in the jurisdiction. The OSP acknowledged Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers' gracious offer to provide the OSP with information in aid of the investigation. However, and this is important, the OSP insisted that Mr. Ofori-Atta's personal attendance at the OSP was required. After all, the lawyers are not under investigation. I don't need lawyers to answer questions on your behalf when you are being investigated. The OSP declined Mr. Ofori-Atta's request to be away from the jurisdiction indefinitely on medical grounds on his say-so. Consequently, the OSP directed Mr. Ofori-Atta to indicate by close of business on Monday, 10 February 2025, a reasonable date of his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP. The OSP warned Mr. Ofori-Atta that if he failed so to do, the OSP would take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP at our own choosing. Subsequently, by a communication dated 10 February 2025, that is just Monday, Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers transmitted to the OSP a generic letter procured by Mr. Ofori-Atta purporting to be from a doctor in a foreign jurisdiction, stating that Mr. Ofori-Atta had been seen and evaluated, and that he was undergoing further testing and management and possible surgical intervention at an indicated future time. And further, that his medical condition necessitates that he will stay and follow up on his appointments. Reported medical letter. Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers prayed that the attendance in person of Mr. Ofori-Atta at the OSP should be fixed, taking into account the medical report from his doctors. He was
Meanwhile, the legal representatives of former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta have responded to the Office of the Special Prosecutor's OSP directive for their client to appear before it in person on 10th February 2025, stating that he was abroad for medical treatment. In a letter cited by MX24 News dated January 31st, the lawyers gave this explanation as the reason why Mr. Ofori-Atta could not report to the OSP as requested on January 24th, 2025. According to the lawyers, Mr. Ofori-Atta was unaware of the OSP's letter initially and left at his security post while he was out of the country. They further clarified that he had notified both the former and current chief of staff about his medical trip earlier in January. Well, let's still stay on the subject of corruption and investigations, as President John Dramani Mahama has ordered the National Investigations Bureau, NIB, to conduct immediate investigations into the operations of the National Service Authority under the previous government following the discovery of up to 81,885 suspected ghost names on the payroll of the authority. Let's get the statement now. Well, we apologize for that, but if you want to get the full statement, you can also visit mx24.app/voting voices, and you get every detail there. Away from that, member of Parliament, Futu Alexa Markin has supported the Winneba Municipal Health Directorate with an amount of 100,000 cedis to aid in the fight against cholera. Alhaji Kas of the Futu legislator indicated the MP's support towards eradicating the disease from Ifutu. Leadership of the new Patriotic Party NPP, which included some chiefs of the area and the former municipal chief executive Kasim Zuberu, donated on behalf of the minority leader on February 12, 2025. The directorate expressed its appreciation to Afenyo Markin. Meanwhile, the death toll on the cholera outbreak in Ifutu has risen to 3, according to the Municipal Health Directorate. However, the suspected cases have risen to 400, while the positive cases still stand at 29. Well, that wraps it up for our in-depth stories. But Mimi, what blew your mind there?
Wow, interesting times, isn't it? And I'm saying well because I'm trying to be a bit careful with some of the words I'm going to be using this morning. People being investigated, the pace at which, and I said until I cannot say it in the same way, the pace at which this government is working is unprecedented. It is mind-blowing, and we just pray success on this government, because with what they're doing, if we again left on that tangent and continue on that tangent, we have success again. And I say it again. We have success, staring right into our faces. With the cases of what do you call it, former finance minister, I think that there are certain conversations that when it becomes criminal, you would see impatience everywhere, because everybody's saying that, like, why is the OSP so, all of a sudden, the OSP wasn't for the MPP. And from the president's own mouth, from the former president's own mouth, it was a department set aside to fight corruption. So whether or not the person is from the MPP, they are going to be brought to book. So I've seen a couple of comments on social media insinuating that he's been bought out. I'm like, he has always wanted to work this efficiently. He just didn't have the opportunity to do that. And when he's met a government that allows him to be OSP, trust him to be OSP, I think that is just fair for him to, hold the bull by the horn and do what he's expected to do. This is what we all expected from the OSP's office. And when we were talking about OSP, we were talking about the Office of the Special Prosecutor. This was what we were looking for. That we'll see him out speaking on issues. We'll see him out taking action sternly as the fight towards corruption or against corruption is one big one that only him, Kisi Jabe, cannot do that. But he needs everybody to come on board. But he needs to lead the fight. So, I mean, people are looking at him like, hey, all of a sudden. But no, all of a sudden, we have what we've been praying for. right?
Mama Kai garment be a check our university. All of a sudden, or say also for Laden.
Also for Laden, you know, and so for me, I'm just really excited, and I see my boo, you know, I think your Markins doing his thing. The day this one to come and visit me in the studio, and that's when people know.
I think we should in any case this year find a one-on-one
with him. I'm definitely going to have that interview.
No. Me, I'm not part. You and him. I'd want to see your posture.
Oh, that'll be
That's
fine.
One.
I'll be fine.
Two, I'd want to see how it happens, and we'll clearly find a way of cutting every single part where you called him boo. And all. And let's see his reaction towards it. And I think it will be a very fun conversation.
I want to have a very light conversation with him and getting his perspective. Because I believe that there's that part of him that has exploded because of politics.
Yeah.
So I think we would have to set that up. Producers, I got my eyes on you.
You know, one-on-one.
So I think, which other story did we touch on?
The independence.
I think that's a brilliant move. I don't even know why I'm saying this.
I had two people yesterday in my car, and we're having discussions because we overheard it through radio.
Yeah.
And one person said, okay, so who are those who are going to be invited to the Jubilee House for the celebration? You do know that when it comes to the celebrations, a lot of people are involved. You get it? That's when we as citizens or Ghanaian citizens, we could also be involved in it in one way or the other, because you realize that it's been done in a space where it's opened up. So it's either the Independence Square. The other time it was done in Koforidua.
And then there was one in the Volta region as well.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's when you can even without no specific invitation, like special invitation.
So that's information we don't have.
Okay.
There is special invitation, and even with the schools that go, not all schools in Ghana.
I'm not talking about those who are participating, because if you could kindly just bring back the picture that we had when we're doing the story, I'd want to show
You mean the public being involved?
Exactly. So all these people who are on the other side in the stands.
Yes.
I mean, as a Ghanaian, I'm saying this to say that.
I know what you mean.
When I was like, when I came to Ghana after the war in Ivory Coast, that should be in 2000 about. I remember Auntie, because at that time I didn't know anything about the Ghanaian. One day, on 6th March, very early in the morning, she woke me out of nowhere. She said, take your bath and everything. I didn't know where I was going to. Then she took me to the Independence Square. And that was the very first time
I get what you mean.
Witnessing something like that. That's the very first time I could see ex-President Kufuor from a distance.
Yeah.
You get it? So I felt it. I felt it as a Ghanaian, like, okay. And I thank my auntie for that, because after that there was a fanfare in the school, so me I was hurrying up to go for the fanfare.
Yeah.
But this was significant, and it's in my brain till date. So I understood where my colleague was coming from, because he was like, okay, so how do we get, because Jubilee House is also our security force, that's where the president is and everything. We cannot just say, make me buy and no, they see it. So we, I mean, how would the public get involved? And even if the public is going to get involved, which people are going to be representing the public for that matter?
When you
is it a valid
it's a valid concern. My only problem with that is, and I'm going to say two things. First of all, again, you're very right. Not everybody can go to the Jubilee House. Again, it cannot accommodate the number of people the stadium or wherever, or the Black Star Square can accommodate. So we definitely, but the reason why you are definitely going to be represented is in Parliament, who represents you? Your MPs. So they're going to be represented over there. Number two, over the years, 50th anniversary, if you remember the stories that came out of that, how exuberantly we celebrated that 50th birthday, and why even the 60th as well. I remember the cloth. Is it the 50th in a year cloth? 50th in a year cloth. Schools had to buy and everything. when we put all these monies into this celebration, how does that benefit the Ghanaian people? Right? It does not mean that that's not what we're saying. We're just saying that when you look at the scheme of priorities, when you look at the scheme of things, what is more we need to prioritize right now is getting back our economy has expression collapsed, right? Due to whether it's the Ukraine-Russia war or COVID-19, whatever to add, we are not the best places. Even if we take one city to buy water that we don't need, we are actually robbing the state of some resources. And so we're saying that, listen, we're going to be reducing the cost of this country for now. For now, there's no need for an exuberant celebration. Okay. There's no need for that. Okay. Really and truly, all these people there, everywhere, government in Tonsu Mano, government in Toediani Mano, I cannot shut it by government in Chiaka. You spend this amount of money just coming to be a part of something that is so significant. However, you're going back to collapsing. So me, I think it's one, like I said, it's very brilliant. And I was waiting for a president that do you know why? Because that decision to go to the regions, the different regions, was a brilliant one. Because everybody else, because what I also understood at some point growing up was that it's not all schools that go to the Independence Square or the Basa Square to be a part of this. Yeah. And so we used to match regionally. Yeah. That one to this budget allocation. And so was also going to give the people, like you said, up close personal with the president or with the celebration. We've done that. One day we'll resume. But for now, there are things that are more important.
So is it looking like a period, the period in which we're in? Yeah. So there could be a possibility of coming back to that.
There could be. Okay. There could be. I think that the president definitely understands the significance. Okay. So if we're not going to...
I do know why we know he understands, because in another country, they scrap it off.
Exactly.
So he could have equally scrapped it off and said that, okay, well, we don't have money to do so.
Yeah, so he knows the significance of celebrating our birthday or our Independence Day. Maybe what I see probably happening in the future is if we are turning like a milestone age, we will celebrate it. Like if are we 70 years? We're not 70
We're not 70.
So maybe 70th we will celebrate it. 80th we will celebrate it, depending on the state of the economy. Because I think that it's a waste of time and money if we continue to do all these celebrations and we're struggling with beds in hospital. And we're struggling with schools under trees. Yeah. It is a total waste of money. Yeah. And I'm speaking as a young person who looks at my other young people who deserve the same privileges as some people, but don't have it because we are prioritizing things that are not important.
That's right.
So yeah, I think, listen, John Dramani Mama, he's doing things.
There's a good conversation on that note. Yeah. Let us you also think, okay, go on to our social media platforms right now, MX24GH across all platforms. And of course, to be specific, mx24.app/AM Club or mx24.app/The Voting Voices. All right. Have comments. What do you think as a Ghanaian? What is happening? 30 days and some days. So if it's 120, 30 and some 30 saying.
About 30. Okay, so 35
or 34. 34 was on Monday. So calculation.
Plus how many days? Plus 3 days, eh?
That's 3 days.
37, yeah.
Okay, so like 37 thereabout. 120 minus 37. Yeah. We know how many remaining days it is. But anyways, okay, so that wraps it up before I end up. Now let's when we come dive into sport.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-date sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us right here on the show. This is still the AM Club on MX24. My name is Kojo Dasabra. Let's get into some sports updates. Well, early partial and auto cash out looking for more control over your bets? It's a question to you. Cash out allows you to take an early payout on your bets before they are settled, meaning you are able to get money back before the event is over. And this ultimately resulted. You will either make a profit or get a portion of your initial bet back, depending on how your selection is doing at the time of you taking up the cash out. All right? Now to our first story. The Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association has approved the next match safety and security protocols 2025, which will be implemented alongside existing regulations such as competitions, stadium regulations, club licensing, disciplinary codes, and codes of ethics. These protocols are a joint effort by clubs and will be strictly enforced to ensure safety and security at match venues. The protocol is a first step in preventing incidents such as the loss of Francis Yao Frimpong. Other steps include education on the protocol, strict adherence to regulations, and fair application of sanctions by the association's judicial bodies. The association emphasizes that criminal acts at football matches are crimes and will be handled by the Ghana Police Service. All in the right direction, but I've just got one thing to ask. Must we wait for the unexpected before all these things are put in place? Well, away from that, James Tarkowski's dramatic last gasp equalizer gave Everton a 0 point. In the final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, Liverpool looked to be heading 9 points clear at the area. Final seconds, Tarkowski lashed home a leveler that was only awarded after video assistant referee, that's VAR, checks for offside and a foul. As Steelers fled, Abdoulaye Doucouré taunted the Liverpool fans and was confronted by Liverpool substitute Curtis Jones with players from both sides before the pair were sent off. Our goals, Alexander had 32 points and 9 assists, and the Oklahoma City Thunder rallied from a 21 point deficit to defeat the Miami Heat 115 to 101. Jalen Williams scored 18 points and Lou Dort added 17 for the Thunder, who won their 7th straight and improved to a league best 44-9. Oklahoma City never led until a 24-0 run to start the fourth quarter that put the team ahead for good. The Thunder outscored the Heat 32-8 in the final period, led by Gilgeous Alexander, who scored 14 points in the fourth. Settled, meaning you're able to get money back before the event is over and your bet is ultimately resulted. You would either make a profit or get a portion of your initial bet back, depending on how your selection is doing at the time of you taking up the cash out. Visit the MX24 app to catch up on all the fun and excitement of the AM Club shows, featuring engaging conversations, thrilling live segments, and exclusive content you don't want to miss.
Catch up with all the fun, the breaking news stories, sports, and business insight on mx24online.com. Now, let's take a deep dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz with Daphne Flashley right after the short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
morning, everybody. Today, you to call me the love doctor, the Cupid, because I'm about to set you right for Valentine tomorrow. Good morning. Are you gnashing?
Hey. This is how you are.
No, but I saw some flowers on your Instagram. Girl, you were advising us. You should mind out. You finished with flowers. You gave us advice. See, that's how people are.
No, she was holding balloon.
But the flowers was under with a teddy bear. Will you be my Valentine?
The teddy bear can say, I love you. I love you.
Well, who has asked you? Who has asked you Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Oh, shouts to Mr. George Quay. Good morning, sir, wherever you are.
Good morning, George Quay. I don't know why they agreed to you, but I'll greet some.
Because he calls me Michael Jackson.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Justin. Do you remember when he died?
When he died?
Hey, yes, Michael Jackson, we will.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Hey, Justin Timberlake.
Save the message from me.
This morning, my dear, this morning I received them. See, as I'm speaking right now, I feel rich. In fact, ask me how I'm doing again.
How are you doing?
I'm rich, very rich, that I can afford to send me some
words of affirmation. But we for try and get
no,
this.
So my WhatsApp number 055-403-8559 has been out. We're still working on retrieving it, but the people are on this whole thing of asking people for money, and guess what? They sent me myself.
Oh no way! What kind of scammers are these?
Myself.
They
sent me a message. They sent me a message yesterday that they wanted.
Did you play along?
No, I played along. I played along to get the number.
But you saw it, right? What's something?
Benis,
yeah.
So you people, find this number for me. Let's do this together. I sent the. I think I took a screenshot.
They messed with the wrong chick.
Oh, they must be crazy. So they sent me a message. It says, so I forwarded the script, the AM Club script to it to see if it's active. And then the person got back, okay, please, I need your assistance.
Hey,
I said, okay.
Straight away.
Please, I need some e-cash to send to someone at the hospital this morning. And I promise to transfer it to you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. 900 Ghana. Let me know and I'll send you the Momo number.
And my own is 1,000. Just say everyone, they keep adding 100.
I said, please send Momo. Please send Momo number. And the name on the Momo number is Ahaji Benis.
Same number that was same number, same.
And whoever, same Momo number.
Yeah, it was the same
it's a telecell number.
Yeah.
So we still work with telecell, right?
Yeah.
So the telecell team watching this morning, the number is 050-3135-231. 050-3135-231. I'm also going to give it to HR to follow up this young lady, Ahaji Benis. I hope that is a guy that has taken your number.
Ahaji Benis, yeah,
because Metcho.
Yeah, bebo.
And every penny, Awaji will be hono. Meji back. This one I'm not going to blame. Because you know they did it to my birthday.
No, as for birthdays, it's been dead.
On my birthday, they took over 10,000 Ghana cedis. I'm telling you, I'm not even joking. People that have never asked money from, they saw the message and they, no, it's 2,000, no, it's 1,000. When we calculated the money, ain't you know, Ahaji Benis, Metro.
One person needs to be.
Yes, yeah.
And I think all these things will die down.
It will die down.
And well, for the Ministry of Communication, I think we need to start beefing up things like this because we cannot. Whenever somebody is celebrating
their birthday, even my birthday happened. They said I need money for cake.
Some cake kind of thing. I mean, and the funny thing is that no matter how many times you are going to resonate this, that hey, I'm celebrating my birthday, I've not asked for any money or this, and they will still get somebody.
There's people who just don't read. Yeah. You see, this is the problem. Sometimes you just want to leave them to it, because. You've seen I've released statements. I've posted on my status. I've posted on my social media. I have sent direct text messages to all my contacts. I'm still doing it. There are some contacts who haven't received it. But I'm taking the pain to send you this message. You see, you go and send somebody money.
We are not starting this notes like this.
No, let's go into entertainment.
I know, but it became this. We are dying. Yeah. But you know what? I'm here to release your stress. Ask me how.
How?
So all those, 90s love songs that used to make you feel like, oh, I want to fall in love today. Not Soledad.
It's a kiss of falling.
Can you name one Celine Dion song that you really love?
Hey, Celine Dion.
Yes.
First of all, my dad didn't used to allow us to watch Celine Dion. Has come. Who is this?
Isaac. Director. Why? Your voice is
so
bad.
a new day, and then
we want love.
Mama, you gave life to
That's
me.
fine. That's what you know.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. I'm going to put you on some songs, especially you, your wife. She listen to.
She said you.
Your wife will listen to this play. This is a playlist that I especially made for JKD.
Playlist. We want to sit on this
playlist. Let's go.
DJ Momsen.
Is he alive?
He's alive.
Okay, DJ Momsen, we want to.
Definitely. But let's quickly get into it. As Valentine approaches, let's revisit classic love songs that have become timeless expressions of affection. Here are some few throwback love hits to help create a romantic atmosphere and make this Valentine's Day unforgettable. Take notes, J. Kojo Dasebre. So, number one, on our first song, I personally really do love this song, and I think this song is going to be my first dance song. Future Happy, wherever you are, I hope you ride. And I know you're the one. Looks like we made it.
Yeah.
Oh, look how far we've come, my baby. Oh my God, I just want to like this fight.
Get this someday.
Can't you see?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so our next song for Valentine's Day is Bryan Adams, Everything I Do.
Yes.
I do it for you.
I'm feeling loved though.
Okay.
And I was just out.
Hey, black and white.
Yes, actually.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry for you.
We are moving away. Let's move away. We're moving away from this song because they are
doing Fast and Furious.
This song always gets me every time.
Hey, you dear, which song doesn't get you?
Now, I asked you to name a Celine Dion song, but this one is my favorite because it was in Titanic.
Oh, I get the Titanic song.
Every night in my dreams, yes.
I see you, I feel you.
We use that one to be dancing to the ladies' room.
Those times. How are you dancing it? Dance, let me see. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you.
That is how I know. We are doing around here. I know you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at this. We'll be right back. home. Don't worry. Wow. You're having a good time this morning.
I'm having a great time.
I know after here, you go and look for your husband.
My husband will find me.
He will find you. And after here, he will find you. He will say,
somebody's son go find me one day.
Baby, be my Valentine.
I can't live without you anymore. I can't breathe without you anymore.
Thank you.
I've done that all my life.
And
I'm
barely alive.
Yes, exactly.
All
right.
What do you have for us?
Moving on to the last. This is the last but one.
Okay.
I know you love the last one, so let me just give you this last one. Now, this last but one is by the powerhouse Whitney Houston, and she says, "And
yes, that's my song. Yes.
All right, so let's do that by Whitney Houston. We'll be back.
MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Mid. You watching MX24.
You know, we release up on our marriage. If I'm a Jesu, yeah. Big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's up on our Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Kwesi out there. And keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. Dee-da-dee.
Drinking my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, because Davi Diva Edgeleme says so. Mwah.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This your boy SDK, and it's factual.
What's up, everyone? My name is Adina Thembi, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
What's up? My name is Akwabwa, and you guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
They say the portion they gave me was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess, Eno Baroni, and you watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear say, dead it.
Step into the world of fashion, where creativity meets innovation and beauty goes hand in hand with style. On Fashion Wednesday, we delve into the journeys of influential voices in the fashion and beauty industries here in Ghana. From emerging designers to seasoned professionals, we explore their stories, their crafts, and vision for fashion's future. Get the inside scoop on the latest trends, expert styling tips, and beauty hacks to elevate your look. Join me every week as we celebrate the art, the passion, and the people behind the scenes who make fashion more than what we just wear. This is Fashion Wednesday, where fashion comes to life. Catch Fashion Wednesday every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on MX24 TV.
Whitney Houston.
That's beautiful.
My brother just sent me a message that I'm singing Seke lyrics. What's that? All this effort, manche, that I've put into this singing, manche, I do it.
Okay. All right, finally we've come to number one.
One.
Well,
I can't wait.
What would you think number one would be?
Oh, I'm thinking.
Number one is not in the 80s. It's in the early 2000s.
Oh, Ampa.
Yes.
So you didn't bring us Ghanaian ones.
No.
No, you are
People
taking
be coming down. Be coming down. She has plans for you.
She has plans
I
for
have
us.
plans for you.
So what is
You
it?
don't jump like
The
that.
gun.
Okay.
Anyway, but can you guess what number one is?
We can't guess, sister.
You can't guess.
We can't guess.
But are you ready? I know you're
We're
going
ready,
to
we're
love
ready.
it. Anyway, so this song I'll say is a prayer.
Oh.
Because it's someone who has a broken heart, but is praying to God, and she says she wants the love to be sent from heaven. So at number one, let's do Keisha Cole, Sent from Heaven.
One of my favorites, though. I think I know how to sing the entire thing. Okay.
From heaven.
I'm telling you.
No. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. You did your thing. Thank you. Thank
so,
you.
ladies and gentlemen, after this, tell me why you wouldn't want to fall in love. Me come say me pe ododo. I me pe. All of you here that say I like love. I like. Thank you very much. Love is beautiful. Love is kind. We go again. We keep trying
until we get it right.
My name is Daphne Flashy. I have been your Cupid for this morning. Signing out. Bye-bye.
Girl, you did your thing, okay? I'm so proud of you. What a producer you are. God, you've literally set the tone for Valentine's. And so right now, I can feel the pains of not having somebody. But I mean,
somebody's son will find you one.
Somebody's son. So that's the song I want you to play for me.
Yes. All right.
Well, thank you so much, Daphne Flashley, for coming through with this exciting music. Again, she has set the tone for Valentine's Day. So we're celebrating Valentine's on MX24. Stay with us. Let's have so much fun together because we have so much in store for you. Now, in today's dynamic business environment, a robust workforce is pivotal to achieving success. This is why we have thoughtfully designed our corporate health insurance plans to empower your employees and bolster performance. With Equity Health Insurance, your investment transcends ordinary insurance. It represents a commitment to every individual. Of course, we're going to get exceptional benefits from that as well. Now, our support goes beyond administrative tasks and premiums. At Equity Health Insurance, we are dedicated to standing by your side throughout the entire journey. So please feel free to reach out to us on 050-1515124 or 0539-135-073 so that we can further enhance the level of service we provide to you. At Equity Health Insurance, we say always here for you.
Wow, switch to Telecel.
Did they hear my message?
Did you just have to catch me just like that?
I'm sorry, but they didn't hear I hope they heard my message. This one I come to start their just let them know.
Please, Telecel, please find a way of helping Miriam.
Yeah.
This fraudulent thing is getting too much.
Yeah.
I don't think they are the only ones. It's running throughout, but hey, please. She says I should tell you, so please.
Yeah.
But anyways, for those of you out there, switch to Telecel fixed broadband today and experience incredible bonuses, non-expiry bundles, data transfers across devices, and lots more. New customers get 50% bonus data in addition to other mind-blowing offers, and existing customers receive 300% bonus data on every broadband renewal to keep browsing. Subscribe to Telecel fixed broadband for those amazing offers. Dial *900# or use the Telecel Play app, or visit a Telecel retail outlet and get connected today. Terms and conditions apply. Telecel connecting and NHS. Yes. All right. That's a wrap for Coffee Daily. I know you guys enjoyed the stories, from our indoor stories to some sports, to some entertainment. Now you do know that you're ready for Valentine's Day. Up next is The Plug. After this.
Visit www.mx24online.com for news, exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, up-to-the-minute sports updates, and the latest broken pen stories now. Experience more of MX24 Online. Visit mx24online.com today. MX24. Fun, fearless, and factual.
Every day is packed with its own surprises. You never know which thrill is around the corner.
Feel good. Feel good.
Or how it will play out. There's a sense of excitement.
Did our plane just stop? Another cash out.
That adds a little magic to my everyday.
Feels like a party tonight.
Michael has been exceptional, surpassed all his targets. Let's hear from this year's Staff of the Year.
This wouldn't be possible without a strong relationship. You've been with me through university. All those days of studying together just to ace those tests, which we did, by the way. And those days of the side hustles. You were there. All of these have prepared me for this moment. Cowbell Coffee has been there with me every single step of the way.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy Cowbell Coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
This is a call to you. The dreamers. The ones that see no boundaries.
Dreamers take a chance.
The explorers that chart their own path.
Unlock the vibes, connect the energy.
The ones that dare to challenge the status quo.
Get connected, feel the
When others try to think outside the box, you wonder, what box?
catch the wave, enjoy the ride.
To the architects of their journeys. Every connection is an opportunity to explore every experience. This is your call to adventure. Your journey begins here. Be bold, be daring, be free. Connecting passions, connecting dreams, connecting ambitions. Telecel, connecting energies.
Ready to start your modeling journey? Dreaming of runways, mugs and covers, and global fame? The Model Institute is here to make it a reality. At the Model Institute, we believe every aspiring model deserves more than just a dream. They deserve the skills and knowledge to succeed. In partnership with Radford University College, we are transforming modeling education. Our comprehensive one-year program covers everything from mastering the runway to understanding contracts, preparing you for the competitive modeling industry. At the end of the course, graduates will be awarded a certificate in modeling, giving you the credentials to stand out. Registration is ongoing. Apply online at www.themodelinstitutegh.com/register. Call or WhatsApp us on 024-9590 or visit us at Radford University College, Lagos Avenue, East Legon. Follow at the Model Institute GH on all social media for updates. The Model Institute, Amat Victoria Kuram. Victory loves preparation. Let's prepare you to be the model the world is waiting for.
Drama, betrayal, forbidden love. What would you do when life writes a chapter you didn't ask for? Every broken pen has a story to tell. Every story has a lesson to learn. But the question is, how do you fix it? The Broken Pen Show is back. Real stories, raw truths, and maybe, just maybe, the answers you've been looking for. Hi, ladies. Hi. Your story isn't over. Let's fix it together with a cold glass of Nax cocktail. Catch the Broken Pen Show every Thursday at 8 p.m. only on MX24 TV. My name is Yabita, and I am your host. Cheers.
The family's always happy with Gino. There's times we have we. long live high school clique. We are more than a.
Watching me live on high school. Go nowhere, silly. Watching me live on high school click. Don't go nowhere, silly.
The Bible said that we are not of those who shrink back, but of those who believe to the salvation of the soul. You know, sometimes God wants to do things in circumstances and situations that when people see, they will act. But this is not the effort of man, but this must be the finger of God. So to him, life meant Christ. Life meant living for Christ. Life meant serving Christ. Christ in you, the hope of glory.
ICGC Evangel Temple presents The Kingdom Culture with Reverend Eric MX24. This and every Sunday at 3 p.m. Don't miss out.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music. Ciao!
Hi guys, how you doing? This your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's fearless. And it's factual.
What's up, everyone? My name is Adina Thembi, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
What's up? My name is Akwabwa, and you guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
They say the portion they gave me was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess, Aino Baroni, and you watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear say, dead it.
Your songbird Jackie, keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You watching MX24.
You know what it is about now, Marish. Yeah, best I got to big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's about now, Malians.
Yo, with this boy out there, and keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. D-da-day.
Drinking my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, because Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
I want to find out one thing. What happened with you and Cookie?
One day we could see Cosmos and says, bro, I want to do my solo album. Ghana, if somebody go blah blah, even for the media space, right? Go talk your mind, right? They go talk to they go blacklist you. Event organizers said they go boom on it, balance one.
Only this was a part of our group. One of the times we featured on 9,010 laughs. Through it, so I called him. So speak to my manager. Where?
Patience is a virtue that carries a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Always know that you live to fight another day.
I feel say we musicians, one thing we like do, we know how to create. Yeah. But the business part, we know the add them to whatever we do.
Me right now, as I stand here, everything is about marketing. If I do
the people I was looking up to, these two boys called famous people. Their work looked like they had like they were like 17 people or 20 people.
Okay, you're watching MX24 TV, and this your boy Perez Music.
Hi guys, how you doing? This your boy SDK, and I'm here on MX24. It's fun. It's fearless. And it's factual.
What's up, everyone? My name is Adina Thembi, and you're watching MX24. We are fun, fearless, and factual. Get it right.
What's up? My name is Akwabwa, and you guys are watching MX24. Keep watching. I love you.
They say the portion they gave me was unknown. What I will become was never ever told. Now you're watching the beast in me unfold. I'm immortal. Dracula untold. What's up, people? This is your rap goddess, Eno Baroni, and you watching MX24. Keep watching it. One tear say, dead it.
With Paulina. Paulina is here. I will start the song and then Paulina will also come join in me. It's called Tsinaminchen. Tsinaminchen, which simply means, baby, just come sit by me. And oh, yeah. Mami mo nkomobi nkomo nyina ni de obiara ni wa onye wo se odona me wo ma wo nkotonu obiara ni wa obotu asesama gbi wo pole.
Welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24. My name is Miriam Udwak Mensa. You're welcome, okay? Now, this is the plug segment, and we're going to be having a very beautiful conversation. I think this will be about a couple of weeks ago. We commenced the conversation right here on the show. So we're going to get into that pretty shortly. But before that, at Equity Health Insurance, the well-being of our members takes precedence. We recognize the unique healthcare needs of individuals and families, which is why we are delighted to present our Ebusia Health Plan. This health plan is crafted to promote the enduring challenges, health and happiness of you and your loved ones. Our plans are meticulously tailored to offer comprehensive and competitive health insurance coverage for individuals, families, and smaller groups. Now, access to quality care is just a phone call away. So call us today for that special assurance on your health, and that is on 0546 645 465. or 050-3860-381. Equity Health Insurance, we say always here for you. Now, shopping just got easier, better, and smarter. A to Z Department Store, your trusted go-to shopping destination in Ghana, is now live online. We are digital. Experience the same trusted in-store excellence from the comfort of your home. From fashion to lifestyle essentials, we've redefined shopping to suit your lifestyle. Simply visit www.onlinestore.azgroup.com. Browse, click, and enjoy seamless shopping anytime, anywhere. A to Z Department Store, we say shopping redefined. Now, when it comes to water, quality water, you have no other option. In fact, with Jibu water, staying refreshed has never been easier. Jibu water provides clean, healthy water you can trust as you go. Of course, with options of our innovative 20 liters bottles that come with a tap, 18.9 liters bottles, your dispensers will have a breath of new life as a clean and hygienic Jibu water flows through them for your consumption. Whether you need a cool drink to quench your thirst or fresh drinking water, and also water for your food to make it taste its best, Jibu water is the answer to your clean water needs. Order for your clean water now by calling 020-9845-817 or visit our website at www.jibuco.com.gh. That is www.jibuco.com.gh for more information about our brand. Jibu water, we say a better life. Now this morning, I am joined by queens and a king, hopefully. Is that what you address as, a king?
Sure.
Right, so we're talking Mr. and Miss Road Safety. And the crowns on this stage alone, I feel like I underdressed for today's show. Because my Thursdays are usually my shirt and jeans days. I should have known. Won my own crown and my own sash, right? Yeah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Yeah, doing
I'm going to start from here. You introduce yourself and your position, right? Oh, you are the winner?
Yes, please.
Okay, there we go. Let's start with the winner. So she's face of road safety, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's go ahead with your introduction.
Okay, so my name is Akusika Odoom, and I am the Queen of Forza.
Okay.
Okay, Queen of Forza.
Okay.
Yeah, face of road safety, Africa. I am
see.
the winner. Yeah.
Ah, yay! And then also you?
Okay, my name is Ziblim Salamatu. I'm the first runner-up for...
Okay, I love that. And then I'm going to jump you to our lady here.
So I'm Abubro Kosoa, and I'm the second runner.
That is your name?
Yes.
Abubro Kosoa.
Yes.
Wow, which year were you born? Let's look for the year, because I'm trying to throw back to. Did mommy and daddy think that? I mean, going to school, what was it like being called Abubro Kosoa? What was it like?
Okay, so way back in SHS,
yes,
my friends. They didn't like the tree aspect, the Abubro Kosoa. They're like, hey, this your name, dear. So, no, not even that. Like, when they mention it, they feel I'm a queen madam, like I'm someone for the So at a time, a teacher once called me, and then the teacher was like, the name is me because of my.
You're doing.
So then why don't I try to translate it to English,
okay,
so that the students can cope with it.
Yes.
So it became dove egg. Listen, dove egg.
Dove egg.
Yes. So
dove egg. The class says what?
By the way, they like that one.
They like the one is
yes.
I don't know. But it's a suitable name. I've never heard it before.
Oh yeah.
It's a very unique name. Oh wow.
Because I'm unique.
I mean, because why not? Okay, so to our gentleman here, Mr. Forza, right?
Sure.
Okay.
My name is Bonbanye Banabas.
Okay.
The winner for Road Safety Ambassador 2024.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Wonderful. So you are an ambassador.
Sure.
So your category is different from every other.
Sure.
Oh, wonderful. Wow, there we go. When we had the organizers here, we talked about, of all the things we could be, advocating for, why road safety. But for you as the winner, congratulations, but what made you win this contest?
Actually, it hasn't been easy, but I knew I was in for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the passion to save lives because people dying here and there. We can't take it anymore.
Right.
So I'm in for this.
Right.
Yeah.
So the winning or the X factor amongst all the ladies that went on this particular project, what do you think was the X factor? Why did you think you won this pageant?
My commitment is part.
Okay.
Yeah, my hard work.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Then my votes. And
then your votes.
Yes.
Okay.
The support was there.
Oh,
And they knew I can do it. That is why they give it to me.
Right. So what will your project be?
So my project is aiming at devising a way to help cross the road, even if there are no zebra crossing. Yes. So we devise side posts. Yes. Something like pedestrians crossing, slow down, students crossing, slow down. So we are using practical solutions to help challenges faced by the vulnerable, especially students and pedestrians.
Okay, I love that, that. Now, so as a first runner-up, are you going to be embarking on a project too?
Yes.
What is it going to be?
So my own is to install street lights in my community.
Oh.
Yes.
So you're going to be working with the Greater Accra Regional Minister?
Not really.
No, I'm actually suggesting to you, because that's one of her 50-day projects.
Okay.
So if you haven't heard, I'm telling you now. She has a 50-day project where she says she's installing street lights all across Accra. So that's what she wants to do. So you can tie that in with her.
But I think I'm not from Accra here. I'm in Northern.
Oh, no way. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I assume
So I'll work with my people.
With your regional minister, hopefully. Is that a challenge that you face over there? Is that I've never been to the north, so
yeah, actually it's just the street lights. Yeah, but not all.
Okay.
I think my area is part and some areas.
Some areas.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What are some of the problems, or what are some of the issues that are faced by the people, in your community, especially with the fact that that some areas do not have street lights? Yes. What are some of the issues that happen?
Robbing.
Oh,
yes, robbing. And accident too.
Yes. Oh, that's very valid.
But because I'm passionate about this, if I was to be someone, I would just collect the money and shop. Ask me why. My people refuse to vote for me. They refuse to support me.
But that's so sad. But I think it's also because as a people, and it's not about you. It's not you. It's that we as Ghanaians, we haven't fully grasped the idea of road safety and someone funding that project. We haven't really done that. And then again, you are all the way to the north, where when things are being done, they're not thrown into that your space. So anybody coming from there is really very bold.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, it's very bold of you that you actually are taking up you're coming up with something like that. We'll come back to you because I think this is really... And I'm saying this to say that we all know that a lot of things are centered in Accra. So there's certain things that when you take it out of Accra, it's almost alien to them. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Now to you, what is your project going to be?
Okay, so looking at the practical aspect of our roads, I thought of considering emotions. Okay. Because... when we look at people that we invest in, I mean, whenever a rich man gets money or whenever someone has money, their focus is on widows, poor people, and then people that are homeless. Yeah. What about those that have, those that are homeless or those that have lost properties as a result of accident? So my project is to a Fulton, which is the Asantua Fulton. So I'm including it to it. That what I will do is to be strong victims that have lost something or that have even lost self-esteem as a result of road accidents. Okay. And then as part of it too, something that I will be doing is based on research, it has been noticed that children, people below 18 die mostly on our road. So then I will embark on a tour to educate kids, create the awareness, so that at an early stage, as young as they are, they know what to do on their road, and then they know how to go according to the road roots.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that's also very, very brilliant, especially the part where you talk about losing your self-confidence, empowering people who have lost their self-confidence through road accidents. Because you all can agree that after an accident, you don't become the same again, especially if a part of your body gets injured. So that's actually very brilliant. And I'm going to go to our ambassador, and the only male in the studio. As an ambassador, what is your focus?
I think my focus is on road signs and street lights.
Okay.
Because in my community, that is Tenga in the Savannah region, it's one of the leading communities in terms of accidents.
Oh.
Because I think, because it's the Galamsey area, once money comes in and people ride and drive anyhow, and in recent years, Tenga is one of the leading communities in the region in terms of accidents. And I think what the World Health Organization also recorded that over 3 million people die every year due to road accidents. So entering into this pageantry, I really want to especially work on road signs, because when you go to my community, it is one of the fastest growing communities with over 75 people, 75,000. But there's no single road sign. There's no sign, not even one. Yes. And most of our schools are by the roadside. Hospitals, polyclinics are all by the roadside.
All the public facilities.
Sure, they are all by the roadside, but there's no sign indicating that there's a school. Your cars will at least slow down. So due to that, cars clear students, pedestrians, and other people anyhow, any day. And most of the times, when these things happen, people lose their lives. And so I'm taking it upon myself to work on road signs so that they will help eradicate these issues. And also, more to the point of the street lighting, in some areas of my community, robbery case has been top-notch every day, anytime, due to lack of street lights. So I want to fix those lights to help the vulnerable, so that in the night, people can move freely to wherever they want to go. And the the armed robbery rate will also reduce in my community.
If not eradicated completely.
Sure.
I find your projects very, very interesting and very doable, by the way. I think these are very salient points you've raised with regards to road safety. And a lot of Ghanaians would say that, listen, these are realities they can relate to. And so I'm glad that you're doing relatable projects. And so, thumbs up to you guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to go back to the winner. Now, how do you intend mobilizing, revenue or generates revenue for this project of yours? Do you have sponsors on board? Do you have people supporting you? Or you're not coming to embark on that?
Yes, I'm not coming to embark on that. And I know as it's a foundation, they have their sponsors. And since I'm a winner, they are going to help me out with my project.
With your project.
Then also not forgetting seeking help from NGOs, my MPs and assembly members, and also involving volunteers in my community. I know they are ready to do this to help me. Yes, because when we talk about road safety and road accidents, it's a crucial issue in our community.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's also been touted one of the, when you're looking at the scheme of things, the number one killer of young people, and I think she raised that point.
Sure.
Road safety happens to, road accidents happens to be part of the leading causes of death in this country. Sure. Now, we've also seen a lot of young people rise on social media. I know of the Samuel White Foundation because he came here, and also some young people who are already embarking on road safety. They are going vigorously into advocacy for road safety. In fact, going all the way to the point where they are marking roads, they are constructing broken part of the road, they are becoming security men or whatever you want to call it, traffic wardens. They have gone full-blown into the whole road safety thing. With these people in the system already, do you have any desire to partner with them or to include them in your campaign for road safety?
Sure, I will surely seek for help from them, because since they are already in it, we are now coming, or I am now coming. So together, we have one aim, that is to eradicate road accidents. So they are there. So I know they won't even pull back to help me with my project, so that we can all eradicate road accidents.
Absolutely.
Since it's one aim and one goal, and we are ready to achieve that together, I'm sure.
I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you, and I believe that when it comes to the winner of projects and pageants, you always have the eyeballs of people. So I'm going to leave you alone for a bit and go to and I'll say this, not emphatically, but just saying that, listen, as a winner, you already have the eyeballs of people and you already are going to get some sort of support. Because when I'm a sponsor, and realistically, if I'm a sponsor and I'm coming on board, I'm definitely going to be looking at the winner. But every other person's project is very relevant. So I'm going to go to, let me get the name again.
Salma.
Salma, let's just stay with Salma. You said there was another
Ziblim Salamatu.
Ziblim Salamatu, but let's call you Salma, okay? Beautiful Salma. When it comes to your project, how do you intend funding it? Who are you looking to support you on doing this? And send that message to them before we wrap up the conversation.
Okay, actually, I already have some people that are going to support me.
Wonderful.
My MP is there, Honorable Alhassan Sohini.
Oh, yes. Okay, there we go.
And also Honorable Mutsalatu, they are all there because it's a problem on them, and then they were all trying their possible best to make it possible. Just that sometimes when they give their money to people to do it, they won't do their work. Yes. So when I started this, I informed them about it. They also supported me, and they said, after this, we'll work together. They will support me. Yes.
Do you like the way the new government is already working?
Yes.
You're happy?
Love it. I'm happy.
You love it.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask you the same question, and I need you to send. So she didn't ask for help because she seems to have a lot of support. How about you? Do you have support? Do you have anybody coming on board supporting your project? And if you don't, who are you looking at working with to get support for this?
Oh, okay, so I'll show much appreciation to the Assemblyman for Dome West, Honorable Ebenezer Kwao.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I've been in Dome for like just 2 months before I joined Forza Pageant, and he has been very good and supportive.
Okay.
So after the pageant, although I didn't win, but then upon discussion, I made it known to him what I've intend doing for my people or for Ghana, because it's going to be a regional based something. So he initiated that if that is what I want to do, he's in for it. Okay. And then he would contact various NGOs, the MP for Dome Kwabenya constituency, and then we mobilize resources and then we embark on that. Yes, and then I met the various GPRTU in Dome and then the MTTEDs, and I could see they are all ready for what I want to do. So although I haven't started and although I don't have people like sponsoring it, but based on the responses I'm getting from them, I strongly believe that when I start the Asantua Fulton, it's going to be remarkable.
Okay, I love that. But I see that as part of your search, you have another one, which is most outstanding for search. Okay, but there's a different search apart from what you already have.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to talk about that. Now, for you as well, I see what you're trying to do. And I would like to wrap up the conversation with you. What you're trying to do is a remarkable thing, and it's going to be really difficult too sometimes. Sure. So I want to find out if the government does not come through for you the way you're expecting to be. Because, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. If the government doesn't come through for you the way you want them to come through for you, what is Plan B?
I think my community people have been supportive, and I believe even with my community alone, we can accomplish this project. Yeah. Because I was told yesterday, my chief, the Tengara, won the Council of State member. Yes. Yes. So even through him alone, we can accomplish this. Other members of the community, with the market women, the students, everyone in Tenga has been supportive, and they are always very happy with my projects, and they've opened their hands to welcome me. Though I'm currently in school, I've not gone home yet after winning, but I'm praying that when I get to the house, things should work out. And yesterday, I was also told they are arranging that I meet the MP, Honorable Yusuf Suleiman Ori. Then we discuss on issues concerning that. And I think there are other NGOs in my constituency that are also willing. For instance, the Simon Drugstore, they are also very supportive in this journey. And I'm hoping that they all come on board to support me.
I'd love that for you. And I think that, like I told your organizers, that I think this is a very wonderful project, is a very wonderful initiative. And I believe that with young women and very energetic young men like yourself, we'll be able to accomplish a very good percentage of removing road accidents out of, as part of our problems. When we're looking at causes of death in this country, road accidents shouldn't be a part of it. And we're counting on all of you to help us do this. MX24 is going to definitely support you, whatever you do, but we are counting on you. For one of these days, I'm going to be following you people to where you have started your project. I'm giving you 3 months to start the project. I'll follow you. And I think I asked you the question I asked you because, government already has their projects they're trying to embark on. Yes. So sometimes it's very difficult to leave that and come and follow yours. So you might not get their support, and I want you people to all get it. You might not. Because have you seen what's happening? It says much cry in your curb you. So they have priorities. And so we might not, especially with projects like we might not be priority, but you're definitely important, and someone has to get it done. So we need to look for plan Bs. Before it used to be USAID, we used to run to USAID for support. They said they've left Ghana. They're not giving us any support. So we need to find a way to generate some of these supports. But all the best, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are all very beautiful. And to you, congratulations.
Thank you.
To you, I totally believe in you. I think you're coming from really far, and I believe that if you hold this thing very well, you are going to make it happen. And all the way from the north, you're going to make us proud. I'm not the north, I'm a Voltarian.
Oh, the Voltarian.
I'm from the Volta region, but anytime I see them, because I see the northness, actually you should see where they're coming from. It's very far from civilization. But over there, they have done so much, and you see what's happening in the north, and you're like, wow. And so I'm very excited for you. Now, for you, that project you're embarking on is mind-blowing. I can't wait to see, because restoring confidence in people is a crazy thing. Gentlemen, thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to all the things you're going to be doing. And when I said that far from civilization, I didn't mean it in a disrespectful way, so people don't come for me. I love my northness. Reverend Eastwood Banabas is my father, so the northerners are my people, okay? Now, we just had a conversation with Face of Road Safety. You can also check them out on social media. There are a lot of things they're doing. Please, if you are out there and you're passionate about road safety and you like to support them, please jump on board and support them. They need all the support that they deserve, okay? Because these projects are really tough projects and they will need you. Companies, please, we need you to come on board. Thank you so much. My name is Miriam Uduak Mensah. We'll be back with another exciting episode of this show. Be right back. Shopping just got easier, better, and smarter. A-Z Department Store, your trusted go-to shopping destination in Ghana. It's live online. Experience the same trusted in-store excellence from the comfort of your home. From fashion to lifestyle essentials, we've redefined shopping to suit your lifestyle. Simply visit www.onlinestore.azgroupgh.com. Browse, click, and enjoy seamless shopping anytime, anywhere.
The offers get even better. 10% discount on first order, free delivery. Note that you can pay via cash on delivery, Momo, and Visa. A-Z Department Store, lifestyle redefined.
Amazing people. Quick question for you. Have you ever used a mobile app or a digital platform to pay for goods, send money, or manage your finance? You know those super convenient tools that make life a lot easier? Of course you have. I mean, who hasn't? Well, it's time to share some love to those fintech innovators who keep us moving forward. Therefore, the 4 Ghana FinTech Awards is here, and the voting stage is officially live. If you're a customer of a fintech company or a bank, this is the moment to make your voice count. Vote for your favorite nominee and help them get the recognition they deserve. Wondering how? Don't worry, I've got you. It's super easy. First, just dial the short code you see on your screen on all mobile networks or hop onto our website at www.GhanaFintechAwards.org and click the vote tab. Next, follow the prompts enter your favorite nominee's code, and voila, you casted your vote. Remember, every vote counts. Let's make it loud, let's make it fun, and let's make it fintech. Do you also want to join us at the event or become a sponsor? We'd love to hear from you. Give us a call at 059-838-5685 or email us at christina@ghanafintechAwards.org. Don't miss out on this year's celebration of innovation, creativity, and excellence in fintech. What does make it big for the innovators driving Ghana's digital economy forward? Because it's going to be an electrifying celebration. See you there.
Cheers to the lingering tastes and lasting memories. Taste in groups or alone. What's your go-to when you desire the right beverage to whip up your vibe? The Ghana Beverage Awards is back to reward and recognize that outstanding beverage. And the power is in your hands. Nominate your most favorite beverage on www.ghanabeverageawards.com from 20th January to 28th February 2024. Ghana Beverage Awards is powered by Global Media Alliance in partnership with Perception Management International, Silverbird Cinemas, E-Productions, and our media partners Happy FM, YFM, B&FT, MX24, and NYDJ Live. Ghana Beverage Awards, inspiring excellence in Ghana's beverage industry. Happy FM Mass Wedding is 20 years. Hooray! It's been 20 years of providing couples with an all-expenses-paid wedding. This year, join the 20th edition of Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding on the 14th of February at Bethel Baptist Church, Dansomer. Watch the ceremony on Facebook page of Happy FM 98.9 FM and get to know much more about the Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding across all social media platforms. For partnership and sponsorship, call 0244 906 235 or 0302 254 858. The 2025 Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding is sponsored by Tasty Tom Tomato Paste, Bethel Baptist Church, Blue Jeans Energy Drink, Hanamon Fashion, Your Chicken and Chips, 20 Crafts, Cake Techniques, Eva's Cuisine, Eva's Deco, and Second Image International. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding, hour on another level. Dodo! Happy FM, Nindie, Happy FM, Enijenkwa.
All right, so welcome back from that quick break. Now time for us to get into another plug. Today's a jam-packed show, if you ask me, yes. And you don't want to miss any of, our moments right here on the show. Now, we are hosting International Barber. When you see this face, you should know it's an international face for now, of course. And Nikky is in the house, and also we do have staff sergeant in the U.S. Army in the person of Christiana Dubate, and yes, co-founder Heart of a Cheerful Giver Foundation, CEO of CED Cosmetics and Clothing. I love someone who does everything. She does this, go and do this, and she's doing. Oh man, I love multi people like that. And same as Nikky, and we'll get into that. Yeah, he's not only holding clippers and all that, but he's doing amazing stuff there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. Good to have you. Are you good?
It blessed me.
Nikky, you don't look like a morning person, do you?
No, it's like.
You just.
I'm just in the. In
the right frame?
Yeah, in the right frame, because unfortunately I lost my older brother. So that's the main reason why
in Ghana.
Oh.
But by the grace of God, we've been able to lay him to rest.
Oh, too bad. Our condolences.
Yeah, we just...
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
So,
condolences from MX24 to the family and to everyone who sympathizes with you too as well. Our condolences. Yeah. Anyways, it's part of life. I mean, what can we do? Right. Well, let's get into it. I'll start with you, Nikky. Okay. We've realized, I mean, how did barbering start for you? I mean, do you just wake up and say that I'll become a barber, or how did it just work for you?
So, as a matter of fact, barbering started one time when I was outside with my friends playing, and one of us, we normally get haircuts from our parents.
Okay.
Around that time, I'm talking about years back.
Ago.
Yeah, and we normally get a haircut from our parents, and it's never that professional haircut. Okay. You know, that type where your mom just uses scissors like you're nobody. So that's the kind of haircut that we're used to. But then again, there's a particular friend of mine or ours that normally he loves his haircut, so he saves and go to the barber shop for a good haircut. Yeah. So randomly, we were just sitting, chilling outside, and then I saw him walking towards us. And I'm like, hold on, you just had a haircut, no? And he said, yes. I'm like, no, that don't look good. I think I can do better. And I've never done I've never cut nobody's hair, but it was kind of like a challenge, like something in me that pushed me to do that. And then because he was older than me, he said to me, as soon as I said that your hair don't look good, everybody's laughing at him. So he said to me that, fix it. If you don't fix it, I'm going to beat you up.
Whoa.
Yeah, so he kind of pushed me. And then I remember that I had no more comb at home. And then again, there was no clippers, so blade and comb. I went home, grabbed my comb. There was no scissors. I did him the finest haircut. And I had no idea that I could cut hair. Wow. So right after cutting his hair, everybody started popping from left, right, and center. Wow, we didn't know you were a barber. And I said, I didn't know I was a barber as well. Yeah. And so that's how it started. And same day, everybody was coming left, right, center. And then,
how many shops do you have now? Uncountable. You have some in Ghana.
Yeah.
You have some in the UK.
In the UK, yes.
Whoa. I think there's one right in the corner, right?
No.
But whoa. Interesting. Yeah. Oh man, how decides for us to, find our talent sometimes is quite amazing. It's quite amazing. I'll tell you what, for me, even how to drive, for the longest time I didn't know how to drive. So my brother was teaching me how to drive, and then one day he wasn't there. Somebody took me to church with the car, and I had in mind that after we were done with church, a brother of mine in church would, let us go. And lo and behold, the guy said he wasn't going back home. Who's going to take the car?
You have to do that.
I have to do it. And that's how I learned how to drive.
Wow.
Fantastic. Wow. You campaigned for...
Oh my God.
Yeah. I saw it. I was like, interesting. The new force. Why?
Something big.
It's very simple, it was actually a privilege for me to do that because for the first time in my life, I had a friend who happened to be a presidential candidate. And remember, it's choice to campaign for whoever you want or support whoever you want. And so I realized that so long as he's my friend and I have little influence out there, I should just, attach it to wherever he's got.
So is it because he's your friend or you believe in the ideologies and the policies that
the main reason is I believed in him.
Okay.
I really, really believe in him, and I saw that leadership in him. So that's basically the main reason why I decided to campaign for him.
Name one superstar you haven't cut their hair before.
Obviously, Cristiano Ronaldo.
But I think there's also a Ghanaian barber who has that privilege, or that's the son.
And he's doing the son. But we're just praying that he gets the chance to break through in there, because that would be a big thing for us. Because it's about time people or society recognize our industry as one of the biggest industries. Because if I cast my eyes on everybody now, I can tell that someone has been, you've been touched by a barber. And that's the main reason why you look good on TV. Yeah. And so for people not to recognize what we give to society, so I'm really, really happy for him. It's actually a friend of mine. And so, yeah, we're good.
Well, we're looking forward to the Cristiano Ronaldo haircut very soon. Probably Messi. Yeah. I mean, when he gets to Ronaldo, then he can get to Messi, then he gets to Messi. Anyways, Cristiano, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay, how does it feel serving with the army?
It feels good. I've always wanted to. And I went to Wesley Grammar.
Okay.
I wanted to join in Dansuman. I wanted to join the cadets, but I was short, I was skinny, and usually I feel like in Ghana, you need to look tall, you need to have the physique to qualify. And when I went, I always loved a woman in uniform. So when I saw that I could join, I just wanted to serve, and it has been a bumpy road, but for the greater good, it's been sweet.
Are you on the front line or in the office?
No, I'm in the medical side. Yes, I'm a patient admin.
Okay. All right. Yes. How does that feel? I mean, soldiers maybe going to war, coming back injured.
Well, it's all about giving back, you serving. And if you want to serve, you have to serve in any way you can. And if it means you are not on the front line, but you are taking care of the front line warriors, any way, shape, or form, the soldiers have to get a haircut. So you can be a barber in the military. People think being in the military is all about being on the front line, fighting war, but think about it. They got to eat, so there is a cook. They got to wear the uniform, so there are seamsters. You call them fashion designers. So in any serve, there is an opening. Yeah.
Let's get into the heart of a cheerful giver now. How did that all start, and what is it about? Who wants to take it?
Well,
since you are the main brain behind it.
Well, Heart of a Cheerful Giver, it started just as a young family. Nikky has always been giving back. He went out of the country first. When he went, I saw what he did. It started from his mom, my grandmother. With the little we had, she always wanted to give back. And I feel like that is a heart that has always been a part of us. And regardless of the little she had, she always wanted to give back. And what you see growing up is what you emulate once you are there. So he went, I saw him do it. My mother went, I saw my mother do it. I went. That was like a baton. It wasn't passed over because they were still doing it, but that was a leverage for me to do it. I brought the idea. My older brothers were down for it. We started doing it, and that is how far Heart of a Cheerful Giver has gotten now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're giving back to society, but on what note? Because normally people would say, okay, the less privileged, they'll tackle something. They would say, okay, let's say people living with HIV/AIDS, that's what we're tackling. People are saying this. When it comes to yours, what are we centering on, or is just overall?
So our main focus is on the aged, the less privileged, and the specially abled. Those Ghanaians tend to call disabled.
Disabled, yeah.
So yes, but on the grand, that is our main focus. On the grand scheme of things, it is all about service. So wherever there is a need that we can, but we mainly focus on the aged, single parent, and specially abled.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if someone is out there who's watching, and I believe it's not just you guys forming the whole charity project and then putting out there. I'm sure along the way, everybody will be him.
That's true.
So if somebody wants to, be a part of it, but on the screens right now, okay, so can you run me through what was happening with this one?
So those are projects we did.
Okay.
This place is a month from.
Okay.
We went there, I think 5 days ago. And yeah, usually we give out, so in December, this was supposed to run in December.
Okay.
But schedules changed, so we moved it. during the summertime is like Doctors Without Borders, where we go around and we give out medications and check, you know, the vitals. But this one, it is giving out clothes, like personal hygiene kits, food supplies, and basic like amenities like that. So these are the clothes we were giving out. We go, we sort out the rice and the oil have already been bagged, so that was what was being handed. Then the clothes, because we don't know whose size is in a bag, so we first have to open it, see it, and they are all new stuff. We just hand it out, and yeah, that is what they just saw.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
So when is the next project? What are we looking at?
So our next project is in Jolu Special School.
Okay.
And the reason why we choose to do Jolu Special School is, you know, I was brought up in Kukumlemle.
Okay.
And then also in Nima, Mamobi, you know, I grew up actually in Jolu as well. So because we are together, I decided that we should do something close to us. And also, you know, Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so we just take advantage and show love. So the project is just show love.
Okay. So apart from Jolu, where else are we going to? Oh, that's
yeah, that will be our like grand finale. We've already done Ada. We did a month from. We did another location. Yeah, so usually we do about 10 locations. Yes, but this time, because it has been moved, we'll be coming back in December. So Jolu Special Home will be like the grand finale. Yeah.
Fantastic. If somebody wants to reach out to you, wants to be a part of it, I mean, how do we go about that?
You take that.
Well, I feel like Nikky is already there. So if anyone would like to partake, sponsor, be a part of it in every and any way, you can always reach out to Nikky or our social media handles. Heart of a Cheerful Giver Foundation. We're on TikTok and we're on Instagram. So, yeah.
All right.
But
anything else?
So basically, what we are trying to tell the world is we're just going out there to show our love to the needy. And Heart of a Cheerful Giver is doing the clothing, I'm doing the haircut. So at the end of the day, we just want to put a smile on somebody's face, you know. So that's our main aim. So if anybody is watching us and want to support, you're always welcome. And the next thing is, if you don't do it, someone else will do it. So you might as well go do it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to use your words, and I'm going to use that to talk about something with you right after this. I think this behind the scenes. So yes, if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it, most definitely. So yes, thank you so much for coming through. It's been a pleasure having you. Once again, condolences to both of you. I mean, in the month of love, for this matter, we are happy that you have the heart of a cheerful giver. So please, you're out there, and some of you have tons of clothes. You have so many things out there, you're not even using them. I'm guilty. So right from here, I'm also going to look inside my closet and make sure that I just grab everything that I'm not using anymore. And, you know, reach out to them and give it to them. And so that they can also give it to somebody else. Because when I was watching the video right now, you could see a woman waving, and she's absolutely happy. You know, put some smiles on people's faces in the month of love. So Nikky and Christiana, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having
us. We'll keep our tabs on you. You know, this is home, so anytime you have something going, just come through. We'll definitely we'll be glad having you. All right, guys, so there's more coming your way right here. I did tell you it's a jump back show, so stick and stay. We'll be right back.
your songbird Jackie. Keep watching MX24.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Last Minute. You're watching MX24.
You know what it is upon Mali. Yeah, big shout out to MX24. Keep watching. It's upon Mali. Malians.
Yo, what up? What's up? This be Kwesi out there. And keep watching MX24. Keep it locked. Dee-da-dee.
Drink in my hand, I'm vibing. Uber waiting outside. I don't care, I'm still in my towel, dancing in my towel. Hey guys, it's me, your one and only Davi Diva, Black Star Barbie, Feli Nuna, and you're watching MX24. Don't go nowhere, cause Davi Diva Ejeleme says so. Mwah.
Most definitely. I mean, this song is not something new to anybody who watches MX24 because even every single morning we play them. Yeah, so you do know. But the other time that we had an interview, I don't know how I if somebody say jealous be too strong. I envy, no, we don't put that in. I admire their relationship. I admire their marriage. I admire everything about them. Of course, it's need worship. And the other time we do interview, then wifey day here, we husband day the other side. Today, we husband day here, wifey day the other side. I don't know how to do it, but anyways, I really don't know how to do it. But my brother, welcome to the show. How you doing, man?
Thanks.
Everything cool?
Yes, everything's good. How about yourself?
Great. I'm great. I love what you're wearing already. I told you that it's not going back.
All right, I got
you. Anyways, good to see you. Good to have you. What brings you to Ghana, though?
I came for some personal one-to-one, you know, yeah. And then my manager was like, okay, while the song is playing, why don't we?
Yeah, he owes a lot of people.
Don't worry, he's a good guy.
A lot of people. But anyways, okay. So what we played,
Right.
how old is that?
So that is about, that was part of our album, which was released 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Living Sacrifice, yeah.
Living Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay. For you, how has that album done, like, so far?
It's been blessing to a lot of people. There are different type of songs. And so what we've heard from the testimony is like, there are specific songs for specific people in specific moments. And so like Living Sacrifice is just one. There's one called My Desire that's more like a praying song. So from what we've heard from people have favorite. Like there hasn't been any like one particular song that is like top of everything. But we can see the songs have spread across and people have moments in different contexts and how the song applies to them.
Okay. You have a brand new one out.
Yes.
It's called what? Swimming.
Swimming, yeah.
Ha. Just swimming.
Swimming.
So tell us, how did that come about? Were you swimming and you got the revelation, or what was happening?
That's a good one. So Swimming, it's an old song, but so I'll give you a little backstory how it happened. So when my wife was pregnant, she went through a very rough period, like really, really rough period. So my mother-in-law came to stay with us. And so she was praying, she kept praying for her. So one night when she woke up like at dawn to pray for her, and then a song came in the spirit. And even when you listen to how she sang it versus how the song is now, it's like night and day. But she kind of sang it in her own way.
Yeah.
And so she sent it to my wife. And one time I had finished work and we were having dinner, and I told my wife, okay, I just felt my spirit to play the song. So I rearranged the entire progression of the song. I played the keyboard, so I kind of arranged the song. And when I started playing, my wife and my mother-in-law, they're like, oh, we like this rendition. And then they started jumping, and I was like, let's record it. So we kind of locked it in. And so when we came in 2013, December, I told Derek we wanted to release a song. And so that was how it came about. So the song came as a revelation to my mother-in-law. And then Why Swimming, as you see what is happening this year right now, there's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of things happening in the U.S., in Ghana, fires all over the place, planes, all the stuff, right? And one of the things that I heard in my spirit at the beginning of the year when I was praying was there was a storm coming. And I was like, God, what do you mean there's a storm coming? But what I heard from that was just as Noah found favor with God in the midst of the storm, God is you're going to find favor with God. So the song is, I'm swimming in the favor of God. I'm swimming in the healing of God. I'm swimming in the glory of God. So in the midst of all the storms, you're going to swim in that because God's got you. And part of the song talks about being the light of the world, right? So the light of the world set on the hill. So while there's chaos and there's darkness, you as believer at the end, we have to bring it in to
Of
give
course,
it
I mean,
yeah.
the originator.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Originator, okay. But what are the plans for this year? I mean, it's apart from, you know, you releasing this, and you said it was an old song that was recorded a long time ago. It's now time that you feel it's right for you to release. And I kind of feel like most gospel artists, especially if you are into whatever you are into, you're kind of imprisoned a bit, because you would have to get the intuition and get the revelation from the Holy Spirit before you are able to release anything.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you're done with the song, you're like,
I gotta get it out.
Right? You know, you need to have that clearance before.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what are the projects looking like for Need Worship this year?
Good question. So songs are released. We have one that's going to come out soon. So there are a lot of songs that we have, and as you talked about, so it's praying for the right timing, right? Because at some point when I spoke to my manager, we wanted to release from last year, but somewhere in my spirit I felt like, let's wait, right? And I felt like when we released this song at the beginning of the year, it just made sense with how things were starting the year, right? So we actually have a whole album we're going to release this year.
Okay.
So the songs are ready, they're already mixed and mastered, so we're just working on some finishing touches on those songs. So there's stuff like that, and then we're also going to be planning some few, like, I like to use them concert. I don't want to use like word concert, but we're going to have some programs. We're going to plan some stuff here in Ghana and plus stuff in the US too. So, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to that, because I know when it comes to Need Worship, I mean, everything. Someone says, for the namesake worship, we normally get a lot of worship songs, you know. But should we be expecting, you know, someone would say the urban kind of feel, like that kind of vibe, kind of, you know, sometimes you gotta give us some boost bars, you know, here.
Oh yeah, we actually got a song on the album called Not Ashamed. I actually featured Trickmatic on that one.
Oh, there we go.
So it's on the album. So when you go to Need Worship and type Not Ashamed, it's there. We might remix it a little bit here and there, but we got some stuff. So right now with the stuff we have a mixture. As I said, we have like a piano, like, you know, people can bump and dance to it. And so yeah, there's stuff that are gonna suit. As I said, our songs suit people based on specific context, right? I know people in Ghana like to dance, you know. By the way, just to make a correction, so worship doesn't mean it's like a slow song. It's worship in the U.S. is more used in general, right? Again, but in the concept of Ghana, it's like doing slower songs. So we release songs as we're given, but also we also want to be wise about how to, you know, God gives us skills and wisdom, right? So how do you contextualize your song in the current generation we're in? So those are some of the things that we, you know, pray to God for guidance in doing.
I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. I know every gospel artist goes through, you know, their own challenges and whatever it is. But with respect to the industry itself, because you are there and here, you know, what is the one thing that you've identified that you feel like, you know, let me pour my heart out on this particular thing? Maybe you feel it's not right, or you feel we are not yet there, or you feel like there's a void, or there's something that could be done for it to be better. What would that one thing be?
You mean like for the Ghana industry, or?
I mean both, both sides. I mean the fraternity, the gospel side, because that's where you are.
Right.
Yes. So what is it that maybe would kind of, maybe it keeps on repeating itself every single time, and you're like, nah, this is not right. We need to fix it, or we need to rise above it. What would that be?
I think the key thing for me is just sticking to the original calling, because when you look at folks that write music and, you know, produce, like, there's a calling, right? There's a burden that comes from God to you, married to the gift that you have, right? So you're going to use that to do God's work. So everyone doing gospel is trying to promote the word of God, promote the gospel, right? The only thing I'll say with that is just stay connected to God and make sure whatever you're doing, you're not doing it for your own self-gratification, but you're doing it to the glory of God. Because one of the things that Need Worship is all about is when you look at the word Need Worship, it means that whatever you need, just worship God, and God is going to do it for you. So you need peace, you need love, you need joy, worship God. That's what Need Worship is about. So in the industry, which I don't like to use the word industry again, but in this context, I would just say, just stay connected to God and don't deviate, because there's a lot of distractions. You know, people start right and then they kind of fall off a little bit. So, but I would just say there's a lot of quality stuff coming out, like, you know, in the Ghana here, like the True Metals and then the emojis, and, you know, there's a lot of guys who are doing amazing work. So stay true to who you are, stay true to who God has given you, and make sure you surround yourself with the right circle of trust and people who also hold you accountable. Because as human beings, like, you know, pride gets in and all the stuff. Like, you need that friend who can say, hey, I think you need to check yourself, right? So surrounding yourself with the right circle of trust and staying true to God, I think will just keep us in line with what God has called us to do. So that was the only thing I would say. But in terms of materials and quality, I think the quality is great, but it's just more keeping the integrity of what you're doing intact and not compromising.
Okay. Well, that's how we wrap it up. But how can we get connected to Need Worship, you know, on social media and the rest?
So we're on Instagram, TikTok. So just type Need Worship, NEED, WORSHIP, Worship. They're all one word. So Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, it's just that same word. And even when you type Need Worship on Google right now, we show up. We also have a website, Need Worship on YouTube. You can find us everywhere now, anywhere that you have social media.
Thank you so much that at least you when you came to do your decided to drop by, you know, and have a conversation with us right here on the show. Our greetings to Wifey as well.
Absolutely.
And to the rest of the team as well. Thank you so much for passing by.
Thanks for having me too.
Great. All right, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thank you so much. And tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Make sure you do show love to somebody. If you don't have a loved one, show love to somebody else. I mean, come on, don't be... You know what I mean, yeah? All right, so we'll see you same time tomorrow for our special Valentine's Day edition right here on the AM Club, so get ready for that one. We'll leave you in the capable hands of Need Worship. Of course, there's a brand new one. It's called Swimming. Enjoy it, and do enjoy the rest of our programs. Bye-bye.